Hello lovelies, if you're like me and have never been super excited to wear shorts, it's either because you're intimidated by the category, you don't want to show your legs, or you just feel like they don't quite fit into your elegant classic style, then this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing tons of different ways to style shorts like a grown-up. And best of all, you'll be able to use tons of different items already in your closet. This idea came about because New York, where I live, has been so hot, and I feel like Goldilocks because I'm usually complaining about how cold it is. Now it's too hot and I'm never quite in the sweet spot of perfect temperature. So shorts are a fashion item that I've had to reach for when I do the soccer run and the community pool and all the things. I've had to break down and finally wear them. So let's get right to it. And don't forget to stay to the end of the video where I'm gonna be sharing do's and don'ts of styling shorts as well. I'm Ziba, I'm so happy you're here. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for more styling videos. I'm a stylist and have covered shows in New York and Paris, but I'm also just a mom trying to get dressed in the morning. We'll start with the easiest way to feel like a grown-up when you're wearing shorts, and that is finding a set. This is a wonderful rich mom outfit formula in general, where you can just easily look put together, and for the most part, I'm ready to embrace these sets when they are like a matching pants bottom and a polo or a button down or something like that. But this summer, I've gotten a few different sets that have carried me. They've helped me feel really polished and elegant. The first set here is by Anthropologie. Really beautiful light material. It's long sleeve. It has kind of that Italian grandpa aesthetic that kind of comes in and out every single summer with European summer outfit ideas. And I just fell in love with this colorway. There's also kind of like a red bluish color that I was really torn between, but I ended up getting the green. And every time that I wear this, I get so many compliments. I feel like I'm not showing too much skin. I'm able to wear a bathing suit bottom underneath or a tank top depending on the occasion. And then with footwear, I've worn everything from loafers to the belted sandals by Quince that are super comfortable. And so I've been loving this set. Another set that's really cute and very tennis inspired is this one by L&M. And it's the forest green with a little bit of a cream color. What I really love about this set is that little kind of tennis skirt are actually short. So it's perfect because anytime you're a little bit active or have to like bend over, you don't have to worry about showing too much. And the material is like a really nice knit that feels like a lot more expensive than it is. Polo top just gives a nod to the athletic trend that we've seen all through the year. The Sporty and Rich vibe has not let up. I mean, there's a whole brand called Sporty and Rich, which I actually haven't gotten anything from, but it's very top of mind to have that kind of country club look, and this set definitely does the trick. The other set that I really love is a linen set. I got it in a French blue. There's also different colors, and I not only love the color, which I think is very bright and easy to style, but the other reason I love this set is that it has a vest, and a vest is the second way that you can easily style shorts and have them feel a little bit more grown up and polished, because a vest is kind of like spring and summer's answer to a blazer, and automatically it's going to look a lot more elegant and very old money aesthetic. The other reason that I really love vests is because you don't have to worry about where to tuck them, like where do they go? They just sit right at the waist, and depending on your preference, you can find a vest that sits like right at the waist or slightly below, or even down, like further down into your hip bones. So the sky's the limit with the vest, and it always looks amazing. And above and beyond a matching vest and short set, you can always pick separates to pair with whatever shorts are the most flattering on you, and that's something that you kind of have to play around with, whether that's Bermuda shorts, linen, or denim, depending on not only the occasion but also your personal preference. Sometimes people get really frustrated with linen because it feels like it doesn't matter what you do, it's never gonna look unwrinkled, and that's kind of something that I have made my peace with. Like, I'm just like, okay, I always look a little wrinkled, and that's just the nature of linen. It's kind of a great material for summer because you know, no one's expecting perfection with linen. No one's like looking at you being, oh, she didn't steam it. It's just kind of the way that the fabric is. And if that is not for you, then having denim might be a really great option. Or maybe a material like these jacquard shorts. These are by Saint Sophia, and I'm actually wearing them now. I'm wearing these right now. They're so great. They are a jacquard material that feels very elevated, and they have pockets. They're super flattering, and they also have different lengths that you can pick depending on your height and preference. These lead us to number 3, which is selecting materials wisely. So when you pick something that is a substantial fabric, whether that is the leather further on in the fall or the jacquard fabric, it can really help elevate your look and not have it feel too young or exposing. Like, the material is not thin at all, so you can rest assured that you're not going to have VPL, or that, you know, your cellulite isn't going to be showing through. It's a very comforting feeling. I really love these. I have styled them in so many different ways, including with this mariniere and some strappy sandals, or with some nude colored platform shoes. That is a really great hack if you want your legs to look longer. Just pick some shoes that match your skin tone, and immediately it will really help elongate your legs. And then in the fall, I look forward to styling these with knee-high boots and tights and maybe a crop blazer like shown here. Which brings us to number 4, adding a blazer to your shorts. And this kind of gives me a Princess Diana vibe. It feels very elegant and sporty. Again, kind of like the sporty, rich aesthetic. There's countless different ways that you can style this. In this look here, I'm wearing linen shorts with a striped knit that's very gauzy, and then a navy blazer that I wear all the time when I want kind of that old money aesthetic vibe. Then you can also add a blazer over anything, including this outfit. I also really love shorts paired with like an Oxford shirt, a vest, and then a blazer with knee-high boots in the fall. I think it's such a classic kind of like English countryside look that's a little bit sporty and unexpected. And the 5th way to style shorts like a grown-up is by selecting deliberately longer shorts. And this is gonna mean different lengths for everybody, not even just height related, but really how long your legs are. And those lengths are gonna be different for all of us. I think the key is finding a Bermuda short that's like literally like right above your knee. Having that hemline below your knee just kind of really shortens your legs. All you can see is like the bottom of your calf, and that can be shortening on many of us. But having those longer Bermuda shorts and then styling it with a polo shirt just looks so effortless and chic and classic, grown up, all the things that we're trying to emulate in this video. So this is a really easy way to get this vibe. This look paired with loafers or sneakers is great. Also, if you don't want to do a polo shirt and have it even more casual, then just a t-shirt that you really love that's maybe a little bit of a boxy tee that just, you don't even have to tuck, it just kind of sits over the waistband of your shorts is great when you just want to run out the door and still look really elegant. I think this particular style works really well with longer denim shorts and with either fisherman or strappy sandals. This leads us to the do's and don'ts of wearing shorts like a grown-up. The first don't is that you don't want to get a pair of shorts that's uncomfortable, because you'll never wear it. Even if you do, you'll never look good wearing it. It'll erode your confidence, and it'll really just make you be tugging and pulling the whole time. And people can just read kind of the vibe of your body when you don't feel comfortable in the outfit that you're wearing. And I think historically for me, that has been almost any outfit in shorts until I've kind of learned how to style it and find the right length for my legs and all that thing. And also part of it too is body love and realizing that nobody's body is perfect, and just learning to love with what you have. That is a big do. Just remember that nobody is perfect, and you're never going to be as young and beautiful as you are today, so you might as well embrace it. Do try your shorts on in a 3-dimensional mirror, so make sure that you can see all the angles so there's no surprises. A dressing room is a great way to do it. You can also do this at home with a phone or with like another mirror in your hand. It's just very helpful to kind of figure out all the angles and, you know, not be surprised when you're out in the real world. Don't forget about balance. Balance is never more so important than when you're showing a little bit more skin. Especially if you're wearing very short shorts, then it's a great time to maybe cover the top up. I'm not even saying like cover up your arms, but like maybe it's not the time to show cleavage as well, or your midriff. All about the balancing. Also, maybe you want a slightly more voluminous top because your legs don't have any volume in them if your shorts are short enough. So really paying attention to proportion will really help you look your most stylish in shorts. Next thing that I would stay away from is tears and rips and all of the distressing. And I think that it's an easy way to have it look younger, if not unpolished, frumpy, if you will, cheap. And by the way, make sure to check out my video on different ways that you look cheap this summer. I felt really good at making that video because I've literally done them all, so check that out. The next thing you want to keep in mind is how thin the shorts are. This is not the time to opt for like thin sheer materials. You want something a little bit more substantial if you're trying to feel like a grown up in shorts. A 180 from this is maxi skirts. Make sure to check out my video on how to style maxi skirts in 2025. I'll see you there. And if you learned something today, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.